Am I live YouTube or are you budgeting me? Am I really live YouTube? We going up, we going live. Mic check, 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check. There we go. There we go. All right, Mickey. You gotta turn in a defensive pose at these hoes. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's loud. Ooh, that's loud. Hold on. Check my soundboard. She's many. A little bit. Turn up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let me see. All right, there it is. Yeah, what's going? Ah, now the sun want to get in my eye. If it ain't one thing, it's another, man. Dang, I just had it together. Today is a good day, y'all. For real. I did it. Today is a major milestone for me. I wish I had a computer with more CPU on it, man, more space on it and all that. Cause I did a video. I did my first documentary style video today, and it took me a long time to do it, y'all. I've been working on it for like maybe a week, and I've been working on it non-stop. So I don't know how many total hours it is, but it's my first one. I'm proud of it. Hoping it give me, take my channel like to another level. Show people I'm legit. You know what I'm saying, with my commentary and my my analysis and all that. So did a little video, and I can't wait to put it out. But now the ironic thing is I would be in the process of putting it out now. It's gonna take like an hour and 30 minutes for me to export it so I could upload it to YouTube. Then I don't know how long it's gonna take till it upload to YouTube. But I couldn't do it now because, I'm live streaming. And so it's using a certain amount of CPU off of my computer, certain amount of like, RAM and all that background stuff. And so I couldn't export my video cuz it got to render out the files. It render them out, but it re-render them out again and shit. So, you know, it is what it is. And I'm just waiting on that, really. So I would have been doing it now, and I would have had a new video up for y'all like immediately after I got done live streaming. But couldn't do it, man. It's restrictions with this technology. So we gonna just do one thing at a time. We gonna have to do one thing at a time. So yeah, shout out to everybody waiting on that video because it's done and it's going up and it's good. And I dropped my new beat on there too, you know what I'm saying? Going crazy. So check it out, don't miss it. But as far as what we do and why we're here, you know, we got I got a couple good topics for y'all today, man. Speaking of boxing and boxing videos, one of my favorite boxers and a well-known boxer who I think at one point, hey Kimberly, who was Gervonta Davis dating that a rapper used to date? He was at one point dating Ari Fletcher. I think ain't that Money Bag Yo baby mama or old chick or something? Okay, so he at one point was dating the girl who Moneybag is dating. That's also G Herbo baby mama. Damn, they act like they just can't. Like, man, there's so many girls out here. How the hell y'all be coming across these same girls? Man, these be listen. Y'all think these be regular girls? They just be running across this same girl all the time. Listen, tell them, saying, is it? Them be some prostitutes, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Give him a fancy name like Karush or something like that, and then let him rip. And everybody, next thing you know, prostitution legal. But yeah, so we gonna talk about Gevonta. He got locked up. He got locked up for domestic violence, and I got some things to say about that, man, because I'm curious to why a rich man or whatever would even put himself in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially a young black man that's rich. I ain't listen. I'm going out like Jesus. Jesus ain't had no girlfriend. I ain't having no girlfriend. Okay. I remember this real religious girl I used to talk to used to ask me that, like, when you gonna be my man or whatever, and that's what I used to tell her, like, man, I'm on my Jesus mission. And as soon as you show me in the Bible where Jesus had a girlfriend, a wife, or otherwise, then you know what I'm saying, I will, we can make it happen. Otherwise, I'm trying to be like your idol, Jesus. You know what I mean? Trying to be like him. Uh, but yeah, so we gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about another situation, where speaking of, the girl he was with, and these same girls, it'd be like these certain, I guess, quote unquote, like bad chicks, supposed to be, supposed to be some, uh, above average or something like that. I don't know, a BBL and some eyelashes, man. I guess it's just, what it do. Oh yeah, it is nice out like a mug. Yeah, it is. It's real nice outside, y'all. Um, for what we've been having these last couple. Ooh, it's 40 degrees. Hey, I'm just now noticing that. Last time I looked, it was 27 degrees. Also, it's nice out. It's gonna be time to go get me some. What's today? Wednesday. Chick-fil-A maybe. Some. We figure it out. But so we gonna talk about would you let a girl, if she look good, she cute, all that, would you let her ruin your life? You know what I'm saying? Seem like a dumb question, but it's a real question though, because some of y'all, and just some people in general, I guess for a girl it'd be more like a dude's status, and for a dude it'd be more like a girl's physicality, or her looks, shit like that. Some people can't get around the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like she just her booty just so big. It's like, oh, I never leave her, or like whatever. What's the word, T? Cooling. Uh, it's crazy though, man, because you gotta be objective. It's you know how a girl talk about fuck boys. They be some fun girls. You know what I'm saying? They talk about fuck boys. We got fun girls. How they got fuck boys. They ain't good for nothing much than, that good time and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What they call them on the East Coast, they call them birds. She's a bird, B. She's a chicken head. All she wants is bread, B. She's a bird. You know what I'm saying? But, I call them boppers though, cause they just, you ever seen like a one of them little bobbleheads and shit. This head be bobbing all around every time it move. Like that's how them hoes be bopping out everything they see. Yep. So I call them hoes some boppers, man. But you gotta watch it, man, for real. Boppers in Texas too. I heard that. That's what they call them down there. I done. Matter of fact, down in Texas, man, my guy, he said they be car hopping and bebopping. That's what he told me and shit. What you know about that, T? He said they down there car hopping and bebopping. Is that true? Yeah. But yeah, so we gonna talk about that, man. Some bad little bops out here though, but you just gotta recognize the difference. Like y'all girls, y'all come across a dude, he got a nice car, he got all that, but shit, that nice car that he got, and especially in Milwaukee, that nice car he got might have got that nigga like 5, 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't taking care of none of them, but he taking care of that car though. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be so fool. Y'all be thinking this nigga so boss. Cause you know, he be hopping in and out the little whip or whatnot, and it's y'all think about y'all image and how this could boost your image. You know what I'm saying? By being with the dude or whatever. But you gotta be objective, man, when the chips is down. Cause it's gonna take more than a fat ass to you know, really you know, in the long run that booty gonna get saggy and all that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm dead ass, like, you know, just over time superficial shit don't hold up. So I'm talking about when the chips is down, when you like, man, this finna be the person I'm with, this my, you know what I'm saying, whatever, however, you got to make sure that you choose the right one, you know what I'm saying? It can't be for them same reasons that you was choosing a chick when you was young, you know what I'm saying? That's just some advice to all the young players out there, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking this, right? Like I always say I bought my first house because I bust a couple moves afterwards. But like I bought my first house when I was 24. And I would tell y'all this, my best advice, and I was thinking about this. If you young and you dealing with young girls, if you could block out most of the shit that they talking about, most of the shit that they thinking about, and all that until you get older, bro, you will live like a king. They not gonna tell you why they young. Why they young, they gonna swear they got it all together, and most of y'all arguments gonna be about you and how you are and all that bullshit. But then as they get older, they gonna tell you, oh, hoe phase, young, dumb phase, all that. We don't get that as guys. We don't. At the time, I was young and dumb, and I was in my hoe phase. Like, no, we don't get that. You a man as a guy. You a man at 11. It be 11-year-old girls expecting you to, you know what I'm saying, be manning up. You know what I'm saying, back then, like type shit. You don't even got a job. They ain't got a job. A little girl will want a Valentine's Day from you. You be like, I gotta ask my. She be like, you not a man. I be like, nah, some shit like that though. But for real, they be wanting it early, man. So you know, you gotta be objective, man, because it get greater when later. But you know, we gonna get into it. Oh, and the last one, the single mom. I was in this situation too, and shit. Shout out to the single moms. Uh, Want somebody to wait for sex after they got a bunch of kids. I don't agree with that, and I'm gonna just say, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the clip speak for itself or whatever. But in the meantime, man, y'all know how we do. Start this thing out with a little bit of music. So yeah, we gonna do that. And while I set up my analytics and all that. And yeah, that's the lick. We gonna get this thing started. Mac World, let's go. This that smoking music right here on what? Mac world. And what kind of world is it today? It's a confusing world today, man. Cause I don't get it. Let's get into it. First things first, man. I don't know if y'all know. I told y'all who Tank Davis is. Well-known boxer. Lightweight division, like 140 division. Probably box at about like 147. Walk around by 147. Floyd Mayweather protege. Pretty well known throughout the boxing world, as well as just in general as a celebrity. Like I told y'all before, he dated Ari Fletcher. What was her name? Ari Fletcher, Moneybag Yo. Baby mama, no, girlfriend. And then, we go right from there. Oh, damn. He said they already, bro, you serious, T? They already convicting him? Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I can't believe that. We got to look into it. If I get an update on it, then I definitely let y'all see it. But we is going to have to look into this right now. Let's go.
Breaking news, Gevonta Tank Davis was arrested in Florida. We're going to go over that in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy, Ego. And I'm back with some more boxing. I bring some unfortunate news.
Shout out to
Boxing
Ego.
Superstar Gevonta Davis
channels out
has allegedly been arrested. And not really even allegedly, because you guys see it on the screen. Here's the arrest number on the docket. It says the date is 12/27. It is on the Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me at BoxingEagle1. Some people were saying this was an old case, but you guys can see from the arrest date that this is a fresh date, days after Christmas, right? It has his height, his weight, eye color, visitation, and the reason being, it says battery caused bodily harm or intended to cause bodily harm. It's a DV case. You guys see that right there, DV, boom, boom, boom. Bond amount is 0, not set, pending trial, the statute, and that's basically it. This is the shot of Tank. Listen, innocent until proven guilty. I don't know what transpired. I don't know any of the details. This is the information that is available to us.
What's worse than being a millionaire in your prime and going to jail? Ain't nothing. It can't be nothing worse than that. Like, you not living regular. You not driving regular cars. T say they already convicted him in the media, bro. But check this out, T. You see when Riley Romero had them, the nigga who Tank just knocked the fuck out. Well, he had before that fight happened, they were supposed to fight like probably about 6 months before that, but the fight got pushed back. Cause Riley Romero had some like some rape allegations, some sexual assault allegations or some shit like that from like 8 different girls. You know what I'm saying? And in this situation, you know, obviously he ain't Tank black, so he ain't got the complexion for the protection. You know what I'm saying? But Riley Romero's situation, they like, oh man, he innocent till proven guilty. But in Tank situation, you right, bro. They like, oh, he guilty till proven innocent. Like they treating him like, you know what I'm saying? He done already did it and shit like that. And most likely ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because it's popping up right now. A Michael Benson Twitter update as we talking about it. It's popping up on my phone right now and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Us as of this recording. So again, I'm saying unfortunate news because Tank Davis is scheduled to fight, and he's scheduled to fight in 11 days, and it's almost midnight my time, Pacific Standard Time. So that means really 10 days. Does this affect in any way? Will this affect Tank Davis and his fight? You know, I don't know. I don't know all the details, but we've seen stuff like this happen before in the past. And since it's so fresh,
man, this dude got a fight coming up on the 7th. So yeah, about 9 or 10 days. He got a fight coming up. That's crazy, man. How you in camp? And I mean, you know, I don't know what's going on in the nigga training camp, you know, but I would think you in camp, you kind of isolated, you locked in. How you get a domestic violence in camp and training camp, bro, before your big fight? It's crazy, man. But you know what I be thinking it is though? Like you can't, I don't want to say you can't avoid it because that sounds fucked up. Like a nigga just going around having to beat on a hoe. Let me put my talkie talk music on, right? I'm gonna tell you like this though. It's gonna be them situations to where, you know, a man is stronger than a woman physically. So it's a lot of times to where, you know, you will not try to engage her emotionally. And then she will, when she can't get the reaction out of you, she might try to engage you physically. You know what I'm saying? Which, as a man, you're never supposed to cross that line. But they'll try to take you there. They'll talk about your mother. They'll talk about your kids. I put this girl out my car. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, that's why she ain't even know nothing about me like that. She like, yeah, you ain't got your daughter don't live with you. You let her down. My daughter got a 4.0, you know what I'm saying? And me and my baby is like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the situation just crazy. Like shit she don't even know shit about, but they'll say anything to try to get under your skin. And the purpose of it is because, you know, traditionally they want to be the victim or be seen as being victimized. So if they could push your buttons enough to get you to do something that's looked at as you crossing the line, it ain't gonna be then people are gonna look beyond what they did, said, all that. It's just gonna be like, well, why did you have to hit her? Why did you have to hit her? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. T say, so for sure a woman and not a fight with a roommate in his training house. Yeah. I guess that's cool. I guess it could be like that, but would they consider that domestic violence though, T? Or is that just a fight? Like, why would it be domestic in Gevonta Davis's way if it was him in like a training, you know what I'm saying, partner or whatever, or a roommate? Just let me know if you know what I'm saying? I'm not questioning that didn't happen. I'm just wondering why though, you know what I'm saying? Cause you cooking, you dropping some knowledge. You say you looked up the law, a roommate count. 2 guns in the building. We got power tools on deck. Big moderators. Watching out for the haters. Watch what you say for you get moderated, regulated. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 2. Yeah, so T say he looked it up and he say a roommate count. Damn. That's interesting shit, bro. That's interesting right there. T just took everything for a twist on my life. For real. Let's finish cooking though.
terms of him having little run-ins because he had a run-in with
My bad,
some
y'all.
type
My
of
scene
vehicular
selector was on
hit
some
and run
bullshit. Let me go
or
back
whatever
a
the
little
situation is. So he's had court cases.
I'm gonna go back a little bit. My bad, y'all. All right, let's go.
You have a difficult Olympian in terms of Hector Luis Garcia that you're getting ready to fight, a little bit taller and bigger than you. And, you know, now you have something in the background. This, I can't say is news to Gevonta Davis in terms of him having little run-ins because he had a run-in with some type of vehicular hit and run or whatever the situation is. So he's had court cases before.
I see you, T. He say he did the research on it this morning. It could be a family member or a person who lived with you. Okay, cause you know one thing I know, Tank got a temper and shit like that. You know he got that temper. It could have been somebody, man, pushing his buttons and he might have socked that nigga up or something. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that live in the house, but you know, and that ain't funny. But I'm gonna put the laugh track. And it'll be funny though if it was another man though that got dude in a domestic that pressed charges on him right before his fight though. That'd be some hoe ass shit. But the way shit going nowadays, I don't put it past nobody. Let's go.
We'll see how it all plays out. Again, I don't really have any additional details. Hopefully it doesn't affect the fight and this is situated and the details come out in due course. You know, I don't really have nothing else to say other than that. Just want to give you guys the latest news, but Gevonta Davis was arrested DV in Florida today, December 27th, and now he's going to have to battle that or explain his side, whatever else the next step is. As of me recording the video,
Let's
I don't know if Tank Davis
let's look for a live update, y'all.
Really anything from his side.
Let's look for a live update.
We have to keep waiting.
We got time today.
He hasn't really posted nothing about it. He was sparring, so you know, I don't know exactly what happened.
Let's see. 13 hours ago. Let me see. That's some new punches. That's champ side. Okay, update on the Gevonta Davis. And it's 3 minutes. Let's check it out. Dante's Boxing Nation. Shout out to Dante.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So finally, we have a little bit of an update on Gevonta Tank Davis' situation. You know, sometimes these celebrities, they get arrested and they make...
Hold on. 2 in the bill. Let me see what he got to say. He said, I remember a vid of him saying it might be a bad day for his boxing opponent or sparring partner if he get into it with his baby mama. Yeah, because... You know, Tank, no, he got that. He definitely needs some fucking anger management. That nigga be pissed for real. Like, he be for real pissed that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they criticize Mayweather as his manager or whatever, but Mayweather, look at Mayweather level of dedication and shit. Like, Adrian Broner, Gevonta Tank Davis, they both, like, when they not with Mayweather, they have a lot more problems outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? He say Dante got a little agenda, but he's still for the people. Hey, you my nigga T for real. We on the same page. Make sure you check out my Backdoor Blue video and I drop it later on too, bro. Let's go.
Bail like right away. I mean, they spend like maybe a couple hours in jail and then they're bailed out. Like Conor McGregor. One of Conor McGregor's teammates, he said the night that he went to jail, Conor McGregor, right after his fight when he got into that wild brawl, the night he went to jail, he ended up going training that same night because he was in and out of jail so fast. But that wasn't the case for Gevonta Tank Davis. He actually spent a whole day in jail. He had to wait to see the judge in this hearing and make bail. Well, according to public records, Gevonta, he did make bond, and they set it at $1,000. Only $1,000. That sounds to me.
Oh yeah, it said at $1,000. Man, he probably touched the nigga up too much or something like that. Nigga probably had to go to the hospital. The police probably had to get called or something. You know, some technicality type shit. I'm gonna be interested to see how this story play out. I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna be interested to see how this story in particular play out, just for the fact that you just never know. It's like that with Tank though. Everything surrounding him be a mystery. He don't really do a lot of talking besides with his damn hands and shit. Cause I thought he done, snatched up a little chick, cause they be having them little chicks around them running around, what I call them little life ruiners and shit, you know what I'm saying? Them bad chicks. They look good, but they got real bad attitudes, which bring me to my next clip. A little life ruiner on here. She talking about people is intimidated by her, dudes are useless and intimidated by her and all that, and they find out she's independent, and I guess they just pee on theyself or something like that. Her independence is just, man, it'll just blow you away and shit. But when I listen to her, it sound more like her attitude. And I'm gonna say something about this when she get done, cause we all know a lot of these. And I'm also gonna show you another funny ass clip on here a little bit after this. Shout out to that boy Will, that's the content creator. Let's go.
When I call, yeah, I know how y'all some hook.
Niggas always wondering why I don't get them the time of the day, and to be honest, in my eyes, niggas are useless. I wake up and get it on my own. I wake up and hustle on my own. I don't need a nigga, and I don't use niggas for money. You niggas never come to me as a dominant alpha. You niggas come to me as tricks. Not every girl is materialistic, my love. I want peace. And you niggas bring heart.
She said she don't need a nigga. We don't need your bonehead ass either. Oh, skeletal head ass. Oh, we don't need your ass. She got a yin yang on her. She got a yin yang on her chest. Is this hoe a ninja or something? You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Shredder's Revenge looking ass hoe. Her yin yang on her chest and shit. Hold on, I'm finna roast this hoe. She talking about, see, they got me again, y'all. I hate when they do that. Y'all know I always do this. I always do this thing with my Zoom it. So y'all know what we gotta do, right? Right. We gotta go right to the Zoom it. Hold on, I'm finna show y'all what I'm doing. We gotta go right to the Zoom. I got some paperwork I gotta do today too on some bullshit. We gotta go to the Zoom it. We gotta click on the Zoom it 64-bit. And then we gotta test it on the Stream Deck. Bam, there we go. Alrighty. Yeah, cause they be fucking with me when they just remap my buttons. So I got a yin yang on her chest. Oh, is you a ninja? You know what I'm saying? Why you get that on your chest? That shit looks stupid as hell, man. All the dumb shit. Kia in the building, day-to-day K. Double the moderators. We got dual tools on deck now and shit. Let's go.
Heartaches and pain. And then when you realize I'm independent, you get intimidated. Realistic, my love. I want an alpha. You niggas
I'ma
come to me
rewind
as
it.
tricks for money.
Oh yeah, that part right there. That part.
I know how y'all some hook.
Niggas always wondering why I don't get them the time of the day, and to be honest, in my eyes, niggas are useless. I wake up and get it on my own. I wake up and hustle on my own. I don't need a nigga, and I don't use niggas for money. You niggas never come to me as a dominant alpha. You niggas come to me as tricks. Not every girl is materialistic, my love. I want peace. And you niggas bring heartaches and pain. And then when you realize I'm independent, you get intimidated. You can't tell these independent women shit. No, you can communicate with me like a man, but you will not sell me bullshit, my love. And y'all favorite line be, why don't you have a man? Because I don't need a man. And a man want me to need him, and that just don't run in my blood.
All right. She already said that at the beginning that she don't need a man. Like, and then, it seemed to be like, that's her thing that she pride herself on. Y'all want to know, the funniest part about this attitude, First of all, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna break something down for y'all, right? Y'all ever watch wrestling before? And y'all, you watch wrestling, it's entertaining. And they got a persona that they gotta make up. And like they persona, if it's interesting, it get them more attention, basically. That's how it is with a lot of girls and shit. They got a persona they make up. None of that shit is real. It be a chick that done grew up across the street from you your whole life, and she might get her hair done a certain way and start acting a certain way or something like that, and be acting like she only eat lobster now or something like, oh, lobster favorite noodles, baby, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't out here just living it up because you done switched your image up like that. So a lot of it be like wrestling, man. You gotta keep that in mind. It's actually a word for it. It's called kayfabe. That's the way it's like the persona you take on. You know what I'm saying? In wrestling or whatever. And a lot of it be some bayfabe. That's what I call it with the chicks. It be some bayfabe and shit. Like they got this little image. I'm the baddest chick. It'd be like, or it'd be like, I'm boss chick, or I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, with her, for example. She talking about, okay, so, she said, Kia said, man, do it too. You gotta see Sean Mack, real name, right? You gotta get you a nigga using this real name that everything just happened to line up and it's all cool and it all look cool. Don't get no nigga that go out here and make up a name. You know what I'm saying? Like get the real deal. You know what I'm saying? I always be joking with Rosie and shit, the little white girl that be on here sometimes on the podcast or whatever. Rosie gonna be back around next week. Matter of fact, she in Green Bay. Shout out to Rosie if you watch. I ain't coming to get your ass either. She gonna have to walk from Green Bay. Nah, but it's so funny because you know, in this particular situation, like, it's one thing to kind of take on a certain, I guess, persona or whatever. Like, you know, when you first meet somebody, or it's a certain way that you might present yourself, or, you know, something like that. But it's not just after a while, it's like, you know, let that shit go, dude. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking nobody for, like, when you meet them, it's like they not just gonna show you they whole hand. But I don't like the attitude part of it, the aspect of it. Like, this is the dilemma about being a bad chick. And when you ain't got the money for it, but you just got the look and the fucked up attitude or whatever. And then I thought about this one day, the dilemma that a lot of chicks that I know personally that looked it real good and, you know, had that attitude, you know, what happened is you don't want to never be satisfied with nothing because you don't want to seem basic. You don't want to seem satisfied with the basics, right? So you don't seem basic. But the only dilemma with never being satisfied is you're never satisfied. So these chicks like this, they never happy. Like, she would talk about how she don't need a man and all that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she got her demeanor and her little, her little AK on her chain or whatever she got and all that. I guess, you know, she macho or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't gonna be happy though. Now, check this out. This is another thing too. I'm gonna tell y'all ladies this. So she talk about men see she independent and they want to compete, or they see she independent and they come to her like tricks and all this, and she don't want their money. She got her own money and all this. First of all, it's two things. Okay, I'm gonna break it down into two parts. First of all, this how you know you losing as a woman, right? And, you know, y'all tell us shit. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I paid the cost to keep it real, so I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If you trying to pat yourself on the back for the basics, you done fucked up somewhere. Like, your flex should never be like, I don't got a lot of kids, or like, my refrigerator is full of food, or like, I have insurance and a license. Like, hold them the basics. You was flexing on some weak ass shit. Like, you comparing yourself to the bottom of the barrel, and for you to even say, that's like when I invited the fine ass girl over here and I caught her drinking out her hands out my sink. Like, how you was this close to fooling me. Okay? Then I caught your ass doing some hood rat shit. You know what I'm saying? But so they don't never be happy though, man. Let me see what you say. He say, I felt her though when she said niggas come at her like tricks though. That was wild. Niggas be weak as fuck. Yeah. Nah, definitely a man they'll see somebody like her dressed up, you know, got her baby hair all whipped up, you know what I'm saying? Tattoos, all that, look a little important. She probably talked the part too, you know what I'm saying? So they be thinking like, oh, I gotta impress her with some money. They'll think she done seen it all and she done dated this person and that person when she out here straight kayfabing, nigga. Ain't dated nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't dated nobody. And this I'ma tell you why. Look, I'm finna drop some major game for y'all. So turn y'all motherfucking hearing aids on for this shit, right? So while you're macho as fuck in her situation, you know what I'm saying? Man is intimidated by me, sweetheart, or whatever she was saying. Why you doing all that and you supposed to be so intimidating, engaging dudes' masculinity, and you keep saying they come to you, they not coming to you as alphas, they coming to you like some weak tricks, some weak ass tricks. Who do you think the alphas are with? Which girls you not getting the alphas, you getting the weak ass tricks? Who do you think getting the alphas and shit? Do you think it's some feminine ass women that's good at being feminine? Or do you think it's another tough ass bitch done back the nigga down into a relationship or just whatever and shit? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, while you doing this and seeing result A, a bitch doing the opposite of you, trust me, is seeing result B. So that's what I'm saying. If being tough is fucking nails ain't working for you and shit, then try just being a regular ass woman and you'll attract a dude that's masculine. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what he got to say. He say, bruh, chicks like that be using major psychology. Nigga, on my life. Hey, but this was funny right here. We done with her. You know what I'm saying? We done with her. We done with her little pretty life ruining ass. Look at her. Look at her. Little pretty ass girl too, man. Ready to ruin your life, man. She ain't ready. She ready to argue with you. She ready to storm out. She ready to do all that. And she think like you should put up with it because I look like this. But you know what? This is the problem, man. This is the problem. It's somebody that look just like you, but they pleasant to be around, man. They not like, I know you don't want to let your guard down, man, because the type of dudes you want ain't the type of dudes that's going to value your ass like that. So you got to keep your little guard up. But you is wasting, you know what I'm saying, a great exterior, dude. You know what I'm saying? But that's the life you chose in life. Oh, yeah, look at this nigga right here talking about when a nigga get his heart broke. This funny. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but on what? This ain't funny, though.
I just took my girl. You know
That shit hurt?
Yeah. I ain't gonna rap
That shit make like you said, when shit going good, but when that type of shit happen, ain't nothing good.
Yeah.
Your favorite food don't even hit the same.
Straight up.
No shit hit but them naps. And you could be asleep for 4 hours. Wake up, you only been asleep 15 minutes. Bro, when you fucked up with your lady, this day be long as hell. It take forever to get dark when your girl gone.
Straight up. I remember listening to Usher.
Goddamn, the sun.
Say, Brian.
Let me find out y'all niggas love tomorrow. Cause y'all done got y'all girls and left. The thrill is gone. How that song go? That shit crazy, man. It's tripped out. Nah, but we done all been there. We done all had our hearts broke. I know I did. Shit, we done all did it before. And it's just like you gotta choose who you be with, cause you might not get no bunch of second chances and shit like that, you know. They always like, I remember the lady from divorce court used to be like, look deep before you leap. He say she got some issues. What, you gave her a social security number and shit like that? You funny as hell, kid. It looked like you gave her the social security caseworker at email or something like that. That shit look funny as hell. But yeah, so look deep before you leap. That bring me to my last clip. And this is a situation I was actually in. Chick got 3 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? 3 kids, 3 baby daddies. And now she talking about she want dudes to be waiting on her, to like waiting and all that. Like she trying to redeem herself, but not by changing nothing about herself, or definitely not by accepting the decisions she made are going to affect her choices. she's trying to change herself by just putting different rules on guys and setting different parameters with them. But this some of that delusion though. The stuff she was saying sound well enough, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of girls. I know this sound familiar, like either a lot of them or a lot of their friends. And this is why they ain't like Kevin Samuels. Cause he was advocating for marriage. He wasn't advocating for like, oh, you this or that or the third. He was advocating for marriage. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was one better for you hoes and shit. But let's cook. Let's go.
Now you got to understand where men are coming from. A woman has 3 children, and you expect a man to wait 30 days.
Yeah, why not? I'm just saying, like, why not? I mean, my amount of children shouldn't have to do with when I'm going to open my legs.
Why do y'all think that?
I mean, because that's what at the end of the day, I shouldn't be judged on how many kids I have. Like, I still have
Yes, you
morals.
should. Yes, you should.
Why should I?
Y'all know every nigga who got kids gonna get judged by how many kids they got. Why shouldn't you get judged by how many kids you got? You had the kids. If I had a bunch of kids, you're definitely judging me by the amount of kids I got.
Because it matters to us men.
Okay, but that's like vice versa. Like, what if?
No, man. Okay, man. Okay, we were doing just fine. I've answered the question directly.
Now she pulling her hypothetical nuts out.
Because it matters to us men. You had 3 children by men that you did not even marry. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're talking about if I decide in the future I want to date towards marriage. That means you're not looking just for a husband. You're looking for a stepfather before a husband. He'd have to be a stepfather.
No, I'm not looking for a stepfather before.
Okay, you need to hold on and pump your brakes because he would be a stepfather. And he'd have to be a stepfather before he's your husband because that job. And do you want to have any additional kids?
Now that be the dirty sales pitch right there. Like a chick be having kids and she act like she just wants you around and want to be in a relationship with you, but she ain't looking for no stepfather. She ain't looking for no father for the kids. Okay, then if it's like that, then I'm not doing shit for him. Which, you know, if that's what you selling me, then I'm buying it. Shit, I'm not doing shit for they ass. But B, like, you can't try to start it out like that. Like, oh, it's gonna be like hands off and all that, then turn around and try and switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Because then my expectations gonna change too. It's like, you want people they want to get you. It's almost like they'll try to get you around their kids just so you could develop a relationship with their kids naturally. And, you know, for it, they'll express how it makes them happy and all that shit like that. But really, you don't get to like, it ain't like, man, I'm finna beat little Johnny ass. He over here slapping milk off the counter and talking back and shit. Don't touch him. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna want you to do everything else though. But you gonna bust it down. Let's go.
I don't.
Okay, so a man would come into your world and have to be a stepfather to 3 children, and he would not even get his own child, and he would need to wait 90 days and put in 30 days. Fine. Fine, but I got one question. Why are you so expensive?
I'm expensive because I have morals and values. Like, I'm just not out here about to be dating or giving myself away to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like, that's just not.
That's what I'm talking about. She want props for the basics, morals and values. That's basic.
Do you realize that? So do you think your time frame of, hey, we can break the touch barrier first date. First date goes well, we can kiss, but wait, before we have sex, it's gonna take 90 days and 30 days. Do you think that is average?
Why she get to decide?
Below average, above average, or in a high level of female requirement?
I would say it's probably average.
You think the average woman is waiting 90 days and 30 days?
It probably.
Why? You know, this is why girls like arguing. You can tell by the look on her face, she want to argue. She don't want to talk. Because getting straight answers from their ass, oh my God, them answers that they be giving, they be having a look on their face like, they be having a look on their own face like, I hate my answers to these questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, the answers ain't over there where you looking at. The answers is in here. She is looking for answers, boy, I swear to God. But nah, that's why they be wanting to argue, because when you get to asking them regular common sense questions, you see, man, common sense don't be that common, man. With some girls, not all of them, but the ones that made a lot of bad life decisions and still think that they got something coming and be man, on they way over the hill and be on their way down that motherfucker. Let's go.
Probably less dates than that, but if they're not waiting 90 days, I just don't know. They just
we're in a hookup economy. We're in a Netflix and chill economy. And I gotta go back to it, man. Men don't understand why women like yourself don't understand that your children make you less valuable.
So can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you have children?
Doesn't matter.
No, I'm really
it doesn't matter. A woman having children, because it doesn't matter. We're talking about you. Women with children are less valuable on this sexual marketplace. It doesn't. The amount it's a double standard. It's not the same for men.
And you heard what he said, right? He said less valuable in the sexual marketplace. Now, in the stepdaddy marketplace, niggas with big ass shoes and shit, y'all looking for young niggas that don't really got their own shit. Y'all want to move them in. You know what I'm saying? Kind of have a little do boy. It's it's a marketplace where, you know what I'm saying? But he talking about like cause listen, if it's take two versions of yourself. One, the same exact person. One of you with kids, one of you without kids. You know what I'm saying? Which one is gonna be for a man who don't got kids, I'm saying? Like if I got kids, I might still want a girl with no kids, but I might be more privy to somebody with kids. Okay, we putting our families together. We doing the step by step, day by day. We doing that. You know what I'm saying? But if I had a choice, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna pick the hoe without the kids. I'm gonna pick the version of you. If it was you and an identical twin sister and you had 3 kids by 3 baby daddies and you had 90-day wait on the coochie and all this and you need to, you know what I'm saying, you playing with spiritual rocks and all this and you had a version of you that wasn't going through all that shit, stress-free, no kids, I'm gonna go with your sister. Go with your sister. I'm just saying, let's go.
Why isn't it though?
Because you're not supposed to be out here making babies out of wedlock. You're supposed to be with your child's father. Because women pay a higher price for having children.
He said family matters.
The same reason why nature.
I was finna say everywhere you look, but that's Full House. What's Family Matters? I forgot which one that was. I forgot the Family Matters theme song. That's crazy, y'all.
Tells you have between so long and so long before nature shuts off your ability to have children. Not us. It's different for us.
Niggas is having kids at 80 out here.
Argue with biology.
I mean, I'm not arguing with biology. It's just the simple fact that you were like, oh,
why she hiding in her hoodie?
You have 3 children, so like my value is just like
it's lower.
But it's just like
it is.
Men can
okay. Before you say that, I'll let you speak. Do you think what I'm saying is what the average man thinks? You having children out of wedlock, 1, 2.
Oh, she do not want to ask herself the questions that need to be asked. Like, see, and that's the thing, right? It's easy for her to get on here and attack him, but a question like what he asking you right there. Do you think I'm just making this shit up or just telling you some shit? Or do you think this what the average man think? And now you looking to the side and all that shit for where the answers is at. They ain't over there. I told you, they right here. Let's go.
3 makes your value lower than a woman, than the childless version of yourself.
No, I mean, I've heard that a time or two in my life.
Okay. Do you think your sexual marketplace value with 3 children is the same as your sexual marketplace value with no children?
No.
Is it higher or lower with children?
I mean, I would say it's lower.
Okay, so why are we having this conversation if you understand that?
Because I want to know as far, like, why is it such a double standard? Because
we don't want to raise nobody else's kids.
But men come into a situation where they approach a woman and they have children from here to California.
That is the same.
I think she got 3, Kanisha.
Like
3 baby daddies.
Okay, you asked because it is. Let me tell you why. Take it to the animal kingdom. When males take over new females, what do? They kill all the other cubs. The only ones that live are the females. A man's coming into your life. He'd have to come in there.
You absolutely right. Look at T said that most of the time in the situation, if the man got kids, if it's a situation where a man got kids, he don't got custody of them. So we coming in stepdaddy status off the rip. You know what I'm saying? He's coming in with no kids. Most of the time, if a woman got kids, she's coming with the kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's reality. So when motherfuckers get like this and start trying to get on these hypotheticals and all that, you know what I'm saying? That shit blow me. And this actually was a good discussion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all. Hold on. I will show y'all
the mortgage.
The channel so y'all can look at it. It's called Ken Enough. That's the content creator, and the name of the video is Kevin Samuels, 29-year-old mother of 3 with unreasonable expectations. But yeah, so I'm gonna say something about that, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a little Mac story real fast before we get up out of here. First of all, shout out to everybody that checked me out today, man. I appreciate y'all once again. You know, checking me out another day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed, support the content so I can keep on bringing it to y'all. All right, so let me say something about this. I got a chick, like I said, she got 6, 7 kids, you know. She a little bit older than me. But, you know, I like her. She cool, nice looking, all that stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Nice, you know, nice body, everything like that. But she talking about, you know, we used to mess around before, and it ain't really pan out like that. But we kind of close, and our families is a little bit close. So we would run into each other, and you know how, like, you run into each other, you hit somebody up, you kind of close to, you not on bad terms with. So then it'll be like, we might get to talking about some shit again. And, you know, nigga might be like, you know, what up, man? Like, what's going on? What's the word? Like, I'm still around. You still around? Shit, let's get around. You know what I'm saying? To it. And she like, oh well, nah, I want you to wait 2 months, 60 days or something like that. Like, and I was thinking like, man, that shit don't make no difference. It's like the 60 days, I feel like it's for you. That's not for me. You know what I'm saying? Because what are we going to be doing for these 60 days? Now, this is the type of girl that she got so much shit going on that's why we don't talk, because she got a bunch of shit going on between work, her kids, all that. Her kids got kids now and shit. So she be having a lot of shit going on. I told her, I said, I feel like you only hit me up when your ass got some free time and you been sitting around drinking, then you hit me up like you just freer than you think you is. You know what I'm saying? But you really ain't that free like that. But she said, let's wait 60 days. So I said, okay, cool. Let's wait 60 days. Day 1 go by. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think I even heard from her ass all day? Day 2 go by. Y'all think I heard from her? Like, that 60-day shit. So what I gather is, this is my way of thinking. You already fucking somebody. That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to admit it to me, but you don't want to like, cause you're not in no committed relationship with them, but they fucking on you. So you don't want me just coming in and fucking on you too, right? So it's like you trying to have me wait 60 days to see if I'm gonna be smitten or something, like, which is, man, it's so, the games they play, man, like shit could be so simple. We already cool. But it's like you want to see if I'm gonna be smitten or see if I'm gonna hang around, at least so when you do Jay out, you ain't gotta feel guilty about it. Like, oh, I was just with him and he with him, and now I'm with him, because you could tell yourself, oh, well, he waited 60 days. Like, yeah, I waited 60 days for that pussy I'd have had 60 days ago. Okay? But it is what it is, man. And, you know, everybody gonna set their own rules. That's what it is. She say she trying to keep access without the progress. Man, hey, T, you on fire, man. I might have to give you a blue wrench, bro. She say the animal is run by the females. Ross Mike. Kanan said, I don't know. She might be saving you with those 60 days. It might be that long for some shit to clear out from the last nigga. Hey, that's how I think, bro. You medicate. You waiting on your medication to pass or something, cause ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't me being cocky or none of that shit. It's just like, I just know her too well, man. And I'm not buying this 60 days for love shit. What's that shit called? 60 day, 90 day fiance? This ain't 90 day fiance. Out. And you ain't 60 day Beyonce. Out. Nah, but I'm gonna get up out of here, man. No, I had fun today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the podcast. Tomorrow we coming back. We gonna do another one. I got some interesting topics for y'all. And yeah, I appreciate y'all, man, always and shit, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all hump day, you know. And don't try and let them make y'all wait 60 hump days just to hump on hump day. All right? No, I'm just talking shit. Man, that's all I got for y'all today, man. So I'm out of here. Later.